Prime Minister Trudeau was in Vancouver on Sunday, but not for the final leg of his cross-Canada town hall tour. No, sadly, Justin Trudeau did not think British Columbians were worthy of such an appearance, as all he did was a stage photo op at the Vancouver Chinese Lunar New Year parade and celebration on Sunday. No opportunity for media to ask questions. So of all the places where there might be serious concerns from the public about the policies and decisions being implemented by our federal government, it's the one place Trudeau doesn't bother to make a town hall appearance. I mean, I get it. The town halls haven't been the PR move the Liberal government was hoping for. And here in BC, he could be facing criticism on two flanks. Of course, the approval of the Kinder Morgan pipeline expansion has burned the bridges he built with environmentalists and activists in BC who supported him last election. But a larger issue, one that likely concerns more British Columbians than the pipeline, and one that frankly ignores the traditional left-right political divide, is this cash for access scandal and the appearance that the Liberals are becoming far too close with China and Chinese state influence. There were more Chinese officials present yesterday as well. Take a look at Justin's only public appearance in BC so far in 2017.
Prime Minister, how come no town hall for BC?
How come no town hall, Justin? You afraid?
You heard someone shout from the crowd there asking Justin if he was too afraid to have a town hall in BC. And you bet he is. The entire tour backfired as his poll numbers are now the lowest they've been since he took power. But the tour was not only an attempt to show Trudeau was listening to Canadians or cares about us, it was an attempt to hide the fact his government has no idea what they're doing. They've been completely thrown off by Trump's election and the changing of the guard down south to a U.S. government determined to be leaner, more business-friendly, and nationalistic in its goals. A stark contrast to the globalist ambitions of our Prime Minister and his Liberal Party. But even before Trump's election, look at how poorly they've fared in government. They have not made life less expensive for the middle class, despite a modest income tax cut. In fact, they've taken that back with an increase in payroll taxes and, of course, the carbon tax. Not to mention the budget deficit coming in at 3 times what Trudeau campaigned on. Or what about when Christina Freeland nearly screwed up a trade deal set up on a tee by the Harper Conservatives, and then cried about it on TV?
Le Canada a travaillé vraiment, et moi personnellement, j'ai travaillé très fort. Mais...
And who can forget the bungling of electoral reform by a rookie cabinet minister who'd never had a real job but got her post simply because of Trudeau's virtue signaling about gender parity in cabinet. All of this ineptitude in trying to figure out how our government will deal with Trump is why Trudeau embarked on this ill-fated cross-country tour. But what did the Prime Minister and our government achieve on this tour, and by snubbing British Columbia, the province Trudeau claims he's the grandson of? Well, it appears nothing. Nothing more than hurting his own poll numbers. And I've speculated in the past that this pipeline decision might have been a calculated risk by Trudeau. The Liberals hold a strong majority in the House, and they can afford to lose some of the seats in BC that they unexpectedly picked up last election, rather than a battle and possibly losing their base in Ontario and Quebec, say over the Energy East pipeline. But the cash for access scandal and Trudeau's desire for ever closer ties to Communist China may be more than he originally bargained for, and may cost him a lot more than just a few seats next election. For the Rebel.media, I'm Christopher Wilson. Thanks a lot for watching. Keeping Trudeau and his Liberal government accountable is what we do best here at Rebel Media, so never miss a video by clicking subscribe on this YouTube channel. And if you really like what we're doing, $8 a month will get you premium content, full-length shows from Faith Goldie, Ezra Levant, Gavin McInnes, Lauren Southern, and Tiffany Gabay.